Welcome everybody to the Twin Flame Soulmate Energy Check-in. Some of you are dealing with your twin, some of you are dealing with your soulmate. Either way, there's that soul-to-soul connection that you just can't get off your mind. So this is for those of you that feel like you're in that kind of a connection with somebody and you're wondering what's going on in their energy. Let's start digging in. Remember, this is for every zodiac sign. It doesn't matter what your zodiac sign. It's for those of you who are in an intense connection that you can feel at a soul-to-soul level. And let me tell you, today, for sure, all day today, I've been catching my breath. So I feel like our person, whoever you're dealing with, is very anxious, very frustrated. I feel like they're having a hard time catching their breath. I feel like they're just kind of stressed out. And it's weird because I keep feeling like my throat's been kind of irritated right here, and I haven't been sick at all. So, but I feel like I have to keep catching my breath. I actually found myself kind of, after just going for a short walk, I was out of breath, and I thought, geez, what the heck is going on? And it's only been today. I've been fine all weekend up until today. And then when I did the Scorpio reading, that also brought up kind of an anxious energy as well. So, the Knight of Swords has been coming out a lot. The King of Wands has been coming out a lot. And that's a very anxious energy. I'm taking action, fast action. And there's a lot of towers coming down right now. Okay, there's a lot of towers and foundations changing. So like there's massive changes going on that I feel like I'm picking up. But anyways, I'm rambling on. But I had to tell you that. So if you find that I'm a little bit anxious during the reading, that is why. But we're going to see what we're picking up now. That's why I wanted to do the Twin Flame Soulmate Energy Check-in, was because I could feel all this energy going on. So let's see what's going on. I'm going to start out with 3 messages here. We're going to do pick a card. So whichever one you pick is your strongest message from your person. Your second, and your third. Okay, this may resonate from your perspective at times, but usually I pick up their energy. That's why I love doing the Twin Flame and Soulmate Energy readings, is because it usually hits close to home for most of you, if not all of you. So let's see what's happening. So again, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so let's see what's going on. We're going to dig deep, and there will be a part 2. So if this resonates for you, you may wish to check out part 2. In part 2, I'm going to use the After Tarot to kind of forecast, just like I did for Scorpio and some of the other signs I'm doing, 6 months in advance to kind of see what you can expect in the next 6 months from your twin flame, your soulmate. Okay, let's check it out. Don't forget to hit the like button, because it helps support others who are also trying to understand their twin or their soulmate. Okay, it's so important. I appreciate it very much. It just takes you a millisecond to hit that thumbs up, and let's get into it. Okay, so first message: music. Music brings them closer to you. Certain songs remind them of just how special your connection is to them. Okay, so for some of you, music brings you closer together. Certain songs remind them of you. Or maybe you had a special song that they gave you or you both listened to. Okay. Next message: stone. They are emotionally unavailable. It is for your highest good to move on and find your happiness again. So for some of you here, this person just isn't emotionally ready for your connection. Again, I felt for some of you, this person's energy right now is a little unstable. You know, it's kind of like they're taking action, but they're anxious. They're going through a tower in their life for many of you. But we're going to, again, dig to see what's going on, and we'll find out. We're going to dig deeper, okay? Others of you, we have Battle of the Wits. Until both of you learn to let your guards down and be vulnerable, this love will continue to be a battle. So for some of you here, this is between you and them. There's a battle between you and them. And it can be that, you know, sometimes you can be too much alike, especially if you're in a twin flame connection. And until you learn the lessons, you and they on both sides, you can't come together. And one of you is usually ahead of the other in your journey. So that can be that this person just isn't emotionally ready for your connection yet, especially if they're in an anxious energy, okay? Or they're dealing with somebody else or something else in their life right now. But either way, for some of you, definitely music is very, very significant. That's come up more than once. And it can be certain songs remind them of you, you of them, or they've given you a certain song that, you know, every time it comes on, or, you know, it just reminds you of them, and so on and so forth. Let's see here what can be affecting their energy. Our twin flame, our soulmate, the person who can't get off our mind, angels and spirits. What's going on in their energy? Who or what is affecting their energy? Well, for some of you, they may be going to court. They may have court issues, okay? So it can be something really light, really simple, you know? But for others of you, it could be something pretty serious. It could be, I don't know, it could be divorce. It could be business. It could be anything, okay? It can also be alimony, child support. Could be business, like maybe a business deal went wrong or contract went south. Could be anything. See what's going on with our divine partner, soulmate. What do we need to know about their energy, angels and spirits? Wow, for some of you, somebody could be dealing with court issues to do with like an inheritance. That's come up a couple of times as well for the last few days. Okay, so maybe somebody passed away and they're dealing with certain court documents and papers. Maybe they're having to, maybe they've been, you know, appointed trustee or something of that, of the will. And they're tied up in that as well. Could be. What is going on? Okay, yeah, see. Somebody could be trying to take more than their fair share, especially if it's to do with court and, you know, a death in the family or a friend or inheritance, something like that. Why is the thief here? Somebody's trying to get away with something. Okay, I truly feel like you are in your person's thoughts, but they're otherwise engaged in some kind of court or legal issues, drama, inheritance, something going on here that they're having to deal with. Distant horizons. So many of you are at a distance, okay? Physical distance. Wow, see how they're flying out. Dealing with a main male, many of you here. Or your person could be dealing with a main male. Okay, unexpected income. Okay, so maybe somebody unexpectedly passed away and took their attention away from your connection. You're in their thoughts, but they're dealing with somebody who's maybe trying to get away with something to do with an inheritance or money. Or again, for some of you, that could be completely unrelated. You know, they could have court issues to do with income here, overall, a contract. And maybe there was somebody that they've been around that stole the contract or stole the business. There's definitely an ending here of some sort here. Bottom of the deck, we have house. This could be affecting somebody's house. Maybe they have to sell a house, or maybe somebody's trying to get away with keeping a house here, putting it in their name, legal documentation being taken to court. I'm getting all kinds of messages here. Okay, so there's definitely something to do with, you know, ending here. Distance, court, legal issues, income, possible theft here, involving money overall, something to do with money or a home, legal issues, again, possible inheritance. All right, let's see what's going on. What is going on with our divine partner, our soulmate? Yeah, there's something that your person is trying to release in order to surrender to your connection. They need to release something, okay? There may be a divine feminine they are trying to release here for some of you here. So they could be going to court for that. Or for others of you, there may have been a divine feminine in this main male's life that passed away unexpectedly. It could be. And they're having to deal with court issues over a house, a home now. Or it could just be a family member. This could be a sister. This could be an aunt. It could be a grandma. It could be anybody. Nostalgia, they're definitely, you're on their mind. Some of you may be from their past, but I feel for many of you, this is like a past life soul-to-soul connection has been coming up a lot as well. All right, so I want to go ahead, and I have been called to use the Tarot of Dreams deck today. So let's see what's going on in our divine partner's energy, angels and spirits. What are the updated messages? Again, look at that. We have death. So somebody may have passed away. For those of you that have recently lost somebody, I'm very sorry to hear that, to know that. And I hope you heal quickly. For others of you, this is definitely like somebody going through a transformation here. Okay, they're trying to let a divine feminine go. They're trying to release here. And they could be going through court issues. But you are on their mind. Clarified death. You could be dealing with a Scorpio for some of you. Yeah, look at that. We've got nostalgia again. This could be somebody from your past again, or past life again. Soul-to-soul connection. You feel like you've known this person forever, even if you don't. And for others of you, this is definitely someone that you have a soul contract with. Wow, definitely. Look at that. 2 of Cups. This person is your 2 of Cups. They are like, it's like you're infused together at that soul to soul level, and it's keeping you stuck because, you know, Spirit is saying you're overthinking this, you know. Some of you may have ended this situation because of feeling stuck, because you're tired of feeling bound and tied to this situation, but it's because you're you know, family. It's because there's family affected here. House, home, family here. Could be tied and bound to a family situation, so we're feeling stuck. We feel bound to this situation, but yet you feel bound to, you know, the person that you have a soul-to-soul connection with, a contract with here. Clarify the 10 of Cups, please. For many of you, your person is tired of feeling stuck, and they're thinking about walking away because they're not emotionally satisfied there. Or this is you wanting to walk away because you're wanting to end this because you're feeling stuck. You're tired of thinking about this. But for most of you, I'm picking up the main male's energy and a divine feminine here that somebody needs to release here. I feel like it is your person. And we've got death here twice now. So definitely somebody's going through a transformation, or else somebody passed away and your person is having to deal with the aftermath of that. Maybe they are assigned to the will, you know, again, a trustee or something like that. It could be. Emotionally, your person has already walked away or is trying to walk away from a family situation. They're not feeling supported there. Okay, they don't feel like they're loved there or listened to there. Clarify the 8 of Cups. This is, I'm walking towards my wish fulfillment here. Yes, I'm waiting. Okay, I'm waiting to walk towards my wish fulfillment. Waiting for money or a payout. I'm so getting like an inheritance for many of you, but it could be anything. Okay. I'm waiting for something to end. I'm waiting to release something, to become unstuck so I can move forward toward our connection. I've put in a lot of effort here, so I don't want to leave empty-handed. Could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Taurus or a Virgo. Your person feels stuck in a family situation. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Due to financial reasons, waiting for some kind of money to come through, or settlement, or court. I feel like it's something to do with court. Wow, just as I said that, judgment. Somebody's waiting for a final judgment here to come down from a court or legal issues here before they can proceed onward. They've realized that, you know, in order to move forward, they need to release a divine feminine or, again, someone from the past. I feel like perhaps if your person is in a marriage or commitment, they're waiting. That person is waiting for a reconciliation from your person. I feel like the main male is trying to release the divine feminine. There could be court documents or fighting over a house or a home. Maybe somebody was trying to get away with some kind of documentation on the home. Trying to keep it somehow. Forging documents. That's not going to be for all of you, but it's definitely a message I'm getting. What is this final judgment, please, to do with our twin flame, our soulmate? Your person here is working really hard. Okay, I feel like they're throwing themselves all into their work. Okay, your divine partner here feels like they're waking up. Okay, I feel like they want to walk away and release, but they have to wait, they have to work, they have to save money, and they have to wait for some kind of legal issues or battle to go through before they can release completely. Could be waiting for a house or home to sell even, or put it up for sale, or kind of decide what they're going to do with a house. So they're all definitely they're throwing themselves into their work. You may be doing this as well. Okay, You may be, for some of you, thinking about walking away because maybe you feel like you're not getting the emotional happiness that you thought you would get. You may be looking for your wish somewhere else for some of you. Okay, but you may look back from time to time to kind of see what's going on. We have the Ten of Pentacles, so I definitely feel like the person, your divine partner wants to work towards a commitment in the future with you. They're working really hard. We've got the 7 to the 8 to the 10 of Pentacles, which tells me that they want to walk away from a divine feminine or release a situation here. And until that point, they're working, they're waiting and working and saving money. We go 7, 8, 10 of Pentacles. It's kind of like they go straight from being single to going into a commitment with you. So I do feel like they see commitment or working on a commitment with you for the future. Okay, bottom of the deck. Yeah, they do know that this is going to be a challenge. There could definitely be some arguments or some drama surrounding your connection within a family situation. We've got the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. There's a lot of stability tied up in here. There could be jealousy and arguments over this house or home, or just certain legal issues here. So I feel like your person is definitely throwing themselves all into their work and just trying to kind of stay focused on their stability at this time while going through a rough patch, especially if they have already walked away from a situation here, or they're trying to. Emotionally, I feel like your person has already left that connection if they're already in one, which is what I'm feeling. Clarify the 5 of Wands. I could be dealing with somebody who is very argumentative, very jealous. I feel like there's more than one person. Yeah. I feel like your divine partner here is definitely trying to set boundaries with those around them that they don't feel supported by anymore. Okay. I feel like they're trying to block those people out. Okay. And I feel like part of that therapy to them is working. They'd rather be at work than be somewhere where they're not feeling loved and supported. It's almost like I get home after work, I eat, and I go do whatever I have to do. Maybe I go work somewhere else or do something else. I mean, I might even have 2 jobs just so to avoid to see anybody, because, I'm starting to set boundaries here. Somebody's definitely tired of being stuck, okay? All right, let's get some more energy. What's going on with our divine partner, our soulmate, our twin, the person we can't get off our mind? Yeah, see? Family members may be arguing over a house or court documents or inheritance, or feeling like somebody stole something. And your person may be feeling left out in the cold by their family members, their own family members, and that's why they're walking away, or they're setting the tone within their family. They're starting to block certain members because they're fighting over money or legal issues here, and it seems like that's all they care about. It's like we're not even supporting each other. This is all about the money now, is what I'm getting, or a house or home, or again, this inheritance. They say that some of the worst, whatever, death and weddings and sometimes birth of children can sometimes bring out the worst in families. There's jealousy, there's arguments, there's all kinds of things, like when it's a wedding, where are we going to have the wedding? Who's going to be invited to the wedding? Who's going to pay for the wedding? When somebody passes away, oh, who gets what, what's going to happen now? And, those are the worst things quite often in people's lives. And it's very difficult. So this is about, I'm thinking about my future because I'm anticipating here that, 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, there's a breakup. And I'm anticipating what's going to happen. Because at one point I had everything here with the 10 of Pentacles. I had it all. I had this happy family, happy home, but now I'm not feeling supported ever since there was either a death in a family or I'm ending a situation because I haven't been emotionally happy there for a long time. And now, nobody's supporting what I want. Nobody's understanding that there is a different direction that I need to go, that this is no longer making me happy. I'm only there because of stability, money, or a house, something like that. but we argue every day. We fight every day, whether it's family or whether it's somebody we're married to. So because I'm making this decision to go towards my future soulmate, my twin flame here, because this is somebody I definitely feel connected to, supported by. Again, for some of you, could definitely be with someone from your past or a past life connection. Now I'm not being supported by my family or my friends. So I feel like your person here wants to start setting boundaries with certain people here that they're, not feeling supported by and arguing with, in order to come towards you and make plans for the future. Yeah, see, they're definitely thinking about you for the future. And I feel like you two as well are feeling separated now. And you're kind of thinking, well, what decision and choice should I make? Are you ever coming to take me out here? They want to romance you. They want to spend time with you. They feel this very deep loving connection with you. They feel the support with you and the love with you that they don't feel where they are right now. They're feeling stuck and trapped in a situation that is all about money and house. This person works a lot, maybe just to pay for the house. I don't know, but this is kind of what it's looking like. But yet everybody wants a piece of that house or a piece of the pie here because there's a lot tied up. There's more than a house here. This could be cars, vacation homes. This is somebody, that has done very well, has worked very hard. Yeah, see, they're trying to hold on to it, but they're also trying to hold on to you. They're definitely keeping their thoughts and plans for the future to themselves here because they're really worried about, what could go wrong rather than what could go right. So they're definitely doing a little period here of overthinking. They're stressed out. And that's why I've been feeling this anxious energy the last couple of days, because they're like, what should I do? I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to do this. I need to do that. Twos are about decisions. We've got the Two of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. So they're really trying to figure out, juggling around their finances, trying to anticipate perhaps the outcome of a court case, trying to hang on to what stability they can. See, again, Ten of Pentacles. I got to juggle this and this and this around. Your person may actually be trying to think of different ways to keep money. Like quietly, perhaps, okay? Or they're thinking about going to court and having to fight for, what is this going to entail? And they're really maybe worried about, coming out with only half and losing a home. So what should I do? They're thinking, what should I do? I need to do this and I need to do that. So they could be trying to figure out in advance, like working, and trying to make more money just in case kind of thing. Because this is all about waiting, saving, putting the effort in. Am I getting anywhere? I need to work more. I need to work more hours. Like, I really feel like this is somebody who works really hard. And I feel like they're dealing with a lot of conflict around them. And I feel like Spirit is saying, your divine partner definitely needs to set some boundaries here. Let's see what they would like to say to you. What our divine partner like to say to us for the month of April. So in part 2, I'm going to focus on May. Again, I'm going to sneak peek into 6 months in advance with the after tarot. We're going to see what the outcome is for the 6 months. And I'm just going to get more messages. We're going to keep digging, okay, into their energy. Yeah, they're very excited about your connection, okay? And they want you to know that your words do speak to them like no others could. So they definitely are feeling that very deep connection with you. And it is keeping them up at night. They are thinking about you, and they're kind of like, they're trying to imagine what your future would look like here. And they have to keep this to themselves right now because they don't want anybody to know, I feel, like what they're thinking, what they're planning, that they're excited, okay? I feel like they don't have the support of their family, so that's why they feel like they need to do things on the down low. They're choosing you. And right now, they're keeping that to themselves because, again, I have to say that they're going through some kind of legal or court issues or a house or home or inheritance. They're feeling stuck financially is what I'm getting. They're anticipating the worst financially so that they could get ahead of the game and save some money. Again, for some of you with Thief here, they're trying to maybe set aside money, save money, hold on to money, maybe, you know, stash it somewhere. Could be working those extra long hours. Your person's definitely a very hard worker, but they're also an overthinker. And basically, you know, you think the worst, but you hope for the best. And I feel like that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to anticipate the worst so that they can be ahead of the game here, is what I'm getting. Let's get the mutual energies between you and them. What are the mutual energies between our divine partner, our soulmate, our twin flame? How are we mirroring one another when it comes to our connection for April 2023? There you go. They want things to be balanced between the two of you, but they're going through justice or legal battles is kind of what I'm getting, or that's what they're anticipating is going to happen if it hasn't happened yet. Remember, for some of you, this may not have happened yet, okay? And they could be trying to protect your relationship here as well. There you go. See, the most romantic knight in the deck again. You know, they want things to be fair and balanced between the two of you. They want to come to you. They want to romance you. They want to spend time with you. But they want to do it in a very balanced and fair way. So they need to release a divine feminine or family situation first, is what I'm getting. They're waking up, okay? So this is like judgment again. They're waking up. They're realizing they want a fresh start with you. Okay, for some of you, you know, you both just need a break. You need a vacation. And you could have both gone through a spiritual awakening at two different times. And especially with twin flame, that's what happens. One is ahead of the other. Okay, so let's get a couple of twin flame messages. And then we're going to head over into part 2 and see what's going on. What's going on with our twin flame? Our soulmate, the person we're closely connected to at a soul-to-soul level. What is going on for the balance of April? We have masculine twin is releasing lower self. So for many of you, the masculine here is releasing their lower self. They're raising their vibration to be with you, okay, to get on your level. So they're definitely the ones who are going through the awakening. We have the main male here, needing to release a divine feminine or a family member. Again, that can be a sister. It can be a mother-in-law, mother, it could be anybody. Everything's going in divine order. Spirit wants you to know that you need to practice patience. Some of you may be seeing multiple 2s, multiple 5s. Hang on. Integration. Yeah, multi-dimensional healing. Some of you may be seeing multiple 6s. Okay, so your person, there's different things that with an awakening they need to process, they need to heal within themselves, okay? Because they're feeling guilty from walking away from a situation, or either that or they're being made to feel guilty by family members that they're arguing with here. And it's because there's a lot tied up. You know, they could be saying things like, oh, you're going to give this all up, and you know, what are you doing? Are you crazy? I mean, you get all kinds of people's opinions here. But at the end of the day, when you're in the energy of the 8 of Cups, you're feeling like you've already emotionally left this situation because you're not supported there anymore. There's no love left there, you know. You're on different frequencies with somebody or a family member, okay? And it's no longer working, especially if you're doing a lot of arguing all the time. But I definitely feel like there's more than one person with family situation here too. And it's like it's over money or an inheritance or something like that, or house, home. Sorry about that. Let's start digging into part 2. Again, I'm going to focus on sneak peeking 6 months in advance. The after tarot, we're going to get the outcome of what the messages are. I'm going to check into your person's chakras and find out what they're working on or what they need to work on for the future here. We're just going to dig into May, and again 6 months in advance. I'm also going to get more messages from your person. I'm going to pull the tarot charms as well and see what is going on there, what messages we can dig into. So if this is where you leave me, I will see you next time. For those of you seeing me on part 2, I'll be right there. You have the choice of joining the Shacy Spiritual Warrior membership family by clicking on the link below. It'll say join now. If it's not showing up, that means you need to be on a desktop or perhaps an Android phone. I believe it's still not working on an Apple phone. For those of you that want to do the individual purchase, there is no membership for that. Upper right hand corner, it'll say part 2. Watch now. You've asked for both options. They're both there. Let's start digging. I wish you lots of love, lots of light. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your donations and your super thanks donations. I really appreciate each and every one of you. For those of you seeing me next time, it'll be approximately a week before the next one comes out. For those of you seeing me on part 2, I will be right there. Bye for now.